Hello and welcome back to Terra Invicta. In the last episode, we have this this fleet here, the Io attack fleet, which is on its way to Jupiter. Which is very, very exciting. It should arrive 27th, so it should be at some point in this episode. There's a lot we're going for. The Ceres attack fleet here, 29th of September, so pretty close, about a month and a bit to its orbit, so we can delete these ships here. The other ships all have good KPS, so they should be able to move from here to Jupiter as basically kind of reinforcements together, the two fleets entering Jupiter. The servants have this little ship here, Terra 161, which is this little fission outpost kit, and the servants are getting a few bases on. The servants are getting a few little bases on Jupiter. They have one here on Ganymede, and that's all they have so far. Asper Suki, which isn't the best base. And yeah, the aliens have actually... Yeah, they've still not touched Io. But yeah, they're not... I don't think they're ready. There don't seem to be any proper fleets here. Yeah, there's a fleet here, which is like a ship. There's a fleet here, actually. Victor 792. This is the only proper fleet. It's 5.7. Actually, I did not see this before. I probably should have been paying more attention. Okay, so they do actually have fleets here. 1.7k, 1.4k, 2.7k, and 5.7k. This is kind of a scary fleet. I mean, what we'll try and do is we'll try and sneak in quietly into Io. Ceres attack fleet definitely can't handle that, but the Io attack fleet could give it a go. I mean, it's a lot of ships here. Now, in terms of tech, I would love to get towards the... when we look at our projects, I would love to get towards these super... Where are they? Up here. These advanced plasma cannons. So we really, really need to do this to kind of unlock the, you know, the best technology, which is kind of half alien, half Earth, right? It's kind of the metaphor, a bit like the Academy. The reason why we're the best faction is we're kind of half, or like the most moral faction, the true ending in a way. It's like we're kind of a mix between Earth and Alien is the strongest, and that's kind of with these kind of the best plasma cannon is the one where we combine Earth and Alien technology. With this tech here, I didn't even see, but obviously it was one of the reasons I picked it. As addition to this, it actually adds new radiators and stuff, which we still really, really need. New radiators just makes the ships better and better. But instead of rushing this, let's rush this, and then afterwards, let's do the hybrid exotic systems technology. To try and get towards those advanced plasma cannons to make the next generations of ships, because those advanced plasma cannons will, at least from when I last played, as I said, they may or may not have been nerfed. They should annihilate everything, and it'll be glorious. Now though, Earth is going very well. I can't quite remember what we were doing with our agents in the last episode.
Your orders.
But that's okay.
What's the op?
Yeah, we're definitely fighting xenofauna, which we've mostly got a handle of. There's this kind of annoying Moldova here, which has been taken by Russia, which is just kind of sitting with all the xenofauna in the middle of my territory. And I highly doubt AI Russia would let me ally them or end the rivalry. Eurasian Union, here it is. No, they won't let me. Okay. Yeah, so we can't go in and take it out with armies. If we could ally them, we'd go and get rid of it. We could send a Chinese army to go and get rid of it, actually. We probably should do that. Let's send Pan Asia 1 over here. You broke your alliance with China, didn't you? Yes, you did. How frustrating. Well, we can't do that either. I guess that's okay, though. Now, in terms of agents, we'd love to find some alien agents. We'd also love to finish taking over
Where do you need me?
the European Union.
What's the op?
There's no huge rush to do it. I mean, I'm happy with the resistance to have a little bit of it. In 36 days, we can start disbanding armies, which will really, really help the economy because it has so many kind of these... Basically, all these armies without navies, which I believe is most of them, we will disband. So both these Spanish armies, this army here, this army. None of them have navies, and then after that we'll see how many armies with navies that are left. Which I believe is 4 navies. Yeah, 4 armies, that should be fine. That's not very many. So,
reporting in.
Let's start with crackdowns again. Yeah, so it's not that hard at this point.
Targeting their center of power.
Ready for orders.
Naval, do we have any alien structures to take out? Nope. You can continue fighting this xenofauna. Now, I'd also need to make sure that it doesn't get too high in China, because there is always a little bit in China. There's none in America currently, which is good. Yeah, let's keep fighting it in France and Europe.
Going in hot.
Reporting in.
Let's do double crackdowns then. And then Leah can come and
Ready
purge.
for my mission.
And if we succeed, we'll abandon something. Confirm, and let's continue. Okay, let's go. Alien fleet lunar orbit. Yeah, so the aliens have taken this opportunity to come to Earth. And honestly, I would love to wait for better ships, but there's always that thing at this stage of the game, I feel like, where I always want better and better ships, but sometimes you just have to build the ships you got. And we really should do that. Now, the ship class that we've been using was this one, the Ibn Yelmaf, which is the battle cruiser, because we just can't quite get larger. I think, honestly, let's do a battle cruiser, but let's do a heavy plasma cannon battle cruiser. I would love it if we could do super heavy cannon on the Lancer, but we just can't. So we just have to deal with what we got. Let's grab engines, grab ECM, and let's grab ECM or maybe repair bay. Let's do repair. What did the Ebens do? Let's have a look at the Ebens. Yeah, I went with repair bay here. The Ebens don't have a heatsink. Okay, this is a really badly designed ship. You shouldn't build ships without heatsinks. I also have the gun on wrong, which I got in a previous comment. I'm going to have to redo that before battle. This is a really annoying ship type. Yeah, should definitely always have a heatsink. Oh well. All the E-bins we built, that will be the last of them we'll ever build. Or obsolete. Same with the messenger class Lancer. We never even built any of those, so I'm literally just going to delete it. I like to keep a record of all the ships I've built over the course of the game. I don't know, it's just something I like to do. Okay, so back to the battle cruiser. Let's do a heatsink this time. See, I definitely do. It's kind of a mistake. I do like the idea of having the repair bay, and I do also like the idea of having the thrust modules. So let's do point defense. Let's do radiator. Let's do battery. Let's do our new engine, the Triton Nova Drive. Let's do the internal confinement fusion reactor. And then armor. And this is a good ship. It's got an alright KPS. We can actually add a bit more propellant, get it up to maybe 100, up to 60. I mean, we have water right now. We can upgrade it a little bit more. Then I'm happy to have a bit more propellant on these ships just because of the water that we have. We definitely need more front armor than that. 35. This is a bit more armored as well than our previous ships. I don't hate this one. I think this is alright. Resource-wise, it's not too bad. It is still a lot of volatiles, though. Maybe we can reduce its armor a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Needs a name. Laviosaire, sure. We'll build some of these Laviosaires. 103, 8.2. Kind of expensive, especially in the volatiles department. The issue with this fusion reactor then, and this ship type, let's try a different engine. For example, if we had, because with these different drives, one of the things I've noticed is different volatile costs. This one seems to be incredibly cheap. This one literally doesn't have an engine assigned to it. Okay. This reactor here is a lot cheaper in terms of volatile costs. I think it's better just because it's less volatiles. I mean, it's a bit slower, but yeah, I prefer this Laviosaire here. I think this will be our ship then. It's less expensive than the other engine we were using. Less water. Yeah, definitely better. I think the other drive was costing way too much in terms of radiator because of all the volatile costs we had, and it's we can quickly test that. So the radiator here is 1.1k tons, yeah. So that's a massive radiator. And if we go with other drive, yeah, it's only 635 tons. So the radiator cost kind of got out of hand as well. Yeah, it's just a better ship. So let's go with this. And let's build some Laviosaires. Oh, it's the H class. Oh, whatever. Good enough. The H class. Okay. We'll build as many as we can, as we have volatiles for. So we are still a bit limited by resources. But trying to get a little bit of a fleet on Earth will help.
Going into hiding.
First, to stop the aliens doing what they like around here. They may or may not blow up these shipyards, but we'll see. They haven't really bothered with them so far, which is what I was saying earlier about why I kind of like the L points, is that often the AI ignore them. But it seemed a bit random, because they weren't ignoring them when I was first building them at the beginning of the game. Okay, do ferrocite scanners. We still want to rush this before we do the next tech. Let's not do ferrocite scanners actually, because we already have xenotech, and I'm planning to do another xenotech. Let's get the 15% more physials.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Okay, nice. Winning their hearts and minds is the first step. And they're just sabotaging my facilities in Oman because they
We
can.
lost their trail.
That just reduces the boost of a country whenever you do that.
It's lost.
Laying the groundwork.
Which doesn't really matter. Yeah, AI is back to its pointless wars. Adamantine armor. Let's set as favorite and let's switch out something here. Let's switch the rapid fizzle enchantment out for the adamantine armor. Let's keep building up more H classes. Okay, more alien facilities. Wow, they are not happy with me destroying all their facilities. A few more here in Africa, it's fine.
Our associates were unable to take control.
We failed to take control of Europe, but that's also okay. Try again next turn. Okay, 15% more thing. Hopefully we'll unlock some new radiators. Let's begin the exotic hybrid systems, and while we're doing that, we'll switch out permanent peace so we're not doing 2 xenotechs. Or something else. And we must have something here that we actually care about. I mean, now that we have money, maybe more cyborg stuff for our councillors. Oh, let's do this one. The ultra cold neutron containment unlocks this spiker. Maybe that will help in the future. I don't really know. Oh no, because I don't want to do 2 materials either. Let's just start on the plasma batteries then. And yeah, we'll try and rush this one. Should happen very fast with all of our bonuses to xenology that we've unlocked over the course of the campaign.
Where to?
Okay.
Applying pressure on their people.
Let's hope that they do not do a defend interests, although they probably will.
What's the up?
Ready to go.
That is ending its alliances with me. Sad day.
Opposition.
Okay, Sydney, get back to advising.
Acknowledged.
Yan Chang has been discovered, so he needs to hide. Also is Marcia, actually.
Acknowledged.
Not taking any risks. If you've been discovered, you hide.
Orders. Going silent.
And I would love to be able to attack these with Dahramal, but no one is around to keep us safe.
Ready for my mission. Hunkering down.
But let's just do
I'm
Nantes
here.
and then continue.
Ready to go.
I'm here.
Now, in terms of countries,
At your service.
see, most of these European countries, because they're all like free, they're all reasonably large, so we don't really need to invade any of them. Belgium would be nice to get because we kind of want to go in line so that we can deal with the xenofauna as we kind of go through.
Evading pursuit.
Could be worth invading Belgium. Maybe not. And Belgium's one of those, look at this, its inequality has hit the minimum of 1 and massive GDP. It's like a perfect utopia that we're going to invade and despoil. Because, you know, they need to help Europe. It's definitely not perfect utopia.
Mission.
We
in
failed again.
progress.
Wow, the opinions here are not good. Let's grab some unity in Europe to make our job easier.
By the numbers.
At this point it should help us more than it hinders us. Even though it is pushing opinion towards resistance a little bit. Yeah, Exodus are just very popular everywhere, seemingly.
Our enemies are still in control.
Okay, we did not get control of the Europe, that's fine. Okay, and any second now, the Ceres attack fleet will be ready. Orders. But let's scuttle some ships. We need to scuttle... Oh, in fact, before we do that... Share propellant, so... Pick like a fully healthy ship, have a rose, pick a damaged ship. Goddard. Occult I believe is fine, so let's just do that one and Serval. Share propellant. Scuttle. Okay, and it's kind of awkward because it doesn't show you the name when you mouse over for some reason. Like I can't see the name here. So the only way to really see which ones are the damaged ones is to go go into the share propellant screen, see Goddard, and then Serval, and then you have to go to Scuttle, and then it doesn't show you what's damaged here. I have to find Goddard and then Serval. Yep, so we scuttle those. Share propellant with everyone else, that's equalised the delta V. And then we will transfer to Jupiter. Can we get to Io? Almost. Okay, what is slowing us down? It's all the battle cruisers together are slowing us down. We can almost get that. What we're going to have to do then, unfortunately, is for Coat, even though you're fine, let's get rid of all of your fuel as well. Yep, so you need to use multiple ships in order to get rid of it all. Then scuttle ships. Or Coat, scuttle it. Then and then equalize delta V. That puts us up to 27, okay, and then we should be able to get to Io. Yep. Just about. And we can do it if we are all right. We can do it in yeah, let's just do it in 9 weeks. There we go, 10 weeks. So 8th of December. Okay, so the Ceres attack fleet does survive. Is of course much diminished. But that's okay. Right, Sydney, you need to go to ground.
Going silent.
Standing by.
Leah Abbott, you need to begin purging. Again.
Removing our enemies.
Standing by. Turning up the heat.
Now Daframal needs to get back to fighting these facilities.
Gear up.
Standing by for orders.
Where do you need me?
Keep her safe, and
What's
then
the
Yan
job?
Chang gets back to publicly
Making our
campaigning.
case.
It'd be nice if Daframal didn't have to do this anymore, so that Marcia could help in Europe, but we just don't have that luxury right now. Send aid.
Hunkering down.
And the mission control is going up quite fast. I mean, China's already up to 101. And America is closing in on its cap.
Defending the VIP.
Yeah, once America hits its cap, we're kind of free with America, or basically there's nothing we necessarily really want with it. So we can try and work on some other goals, like boosting up its economy back to 60,000 if we felt like it, or maybe getting its environment, or, you know, something more for fun rather than stuff we really need, once it's at its cap, of course. With China, that big project will be to democratize it, which will definitely be our goal once we're closer to the cap, or I feel just comfortable with mission control in general. Which, to be honest, I never really feel comfortable with, but I think once you have about 400 mission control, you never really need more than that in the game. Unless you want to have loads and loads of fleets, but honestly, I never feel like I ever need that many fleets. Burn away as much xenofauna as we can. Xenofauna is not this weird mystery anymore, it's an everyday part of life all over Earth.
Score 1 for the good guys.
Feels like old Terra Invicta, where there's just xenofauna everywhere. That's exactly how this is. So I'm kind of having to go back to old techniques of trying to basically kind of clear it out in a line. Gallon Mist Radiator, let's set it as favorite. I'm excited for Z-Pinch techniques. I think that should unlock some good stuff. And this will of course unlock tier 2 of all the engines, so Z-Pinch tier 2 as well. Should hopefully get some really nice engines and stuff like that. Alien megafauna lurching towards Kiev. Well, let's send everyone else over. We fight it. Okay, so these two armies here, the San Marçal Division and the 15th Infantry, we can start to delete these armies, so that's a good point. We should okay, any alliances. We should check organizations. No, nothing I care about. Okay.
Heading to
More
the LZ.
hunting.
Where to?
Follow Daframal.
Keep them safe.
Ready for orders.
Ready for orders.
Sydney, let's start with national policies and start deleting these armies one by one.
Where to?
I really want more public campaigning. It's really, really important. Keep that up.
What's the ob?
Okay, and then we'll grab Europe. With our council. Confirm? Let's go. Alien megafauna. How are we doing in terms of... Yeah, so it's currently October, so we're still a ways off. Move it up to speed 5. I usually play on speed 4 because it used to be, speed 5 used to be kind of glitchy, but they fixed it ages ago. Okay, stealing my techs, annoying.
We've moved the needle.
Yeah, that'll be good. This will be good as well. We're getting very, very fast at tech.
Targets lost.
Especially helping that our cohesions are slowly dropping back down. Oh, we should definitely be declaring a war with America. I was going to do that last episode, but I just never really got around to it.
Complete.
Okay, let's disband an army. Let's disband which one? Let's actually disband this one, Madrid one. San Marçal Division. I cannot disband. I guess because I don't technically own it. The 15th Infantry. That makes sense. Okay.
Target destroyed.
Alien base in Switzerland. Oh look, the aliens have grabbed Switzerland. Honestly, let's just invade Switzerland then, rather than messing around, if anything. Oh, we're being bombarded on the moon. It was one of our first bombardments, actually, of the whole campaign, which is kind of crazy. They got a lucky first shot off, so they hit our module. This is why we have 2 of them, so we can still fire back. However, the moon is a reasonably large body. We should be able to defend ourselves from this, though. Come on, just take it out.
Our enemies are still in control.
No, okay, we lost. I think if we hadn't lost our if they hadn't got a lucky first shot, we might have been okay. But it is what it is. Oh no, this is Ceres. Oh no, actually. Okay, but we will immediately rebuild. Okay, are they going to start destroying some others? Hopefully they won't get so lucky if they hit more. Our defense was really shocking there. The series, that was really bad. Yeah, there was series refueling outpost. Probably should have abandoned that at some point anyway. Yeah, that's my new base. That's fine. It's not, hasn't been upgraded, so it's nothing we can really do about it anyway. Okay, back to Earth. Let's set a national policy in America. Let's start invading some of these nations here. Let's also set rivals with China to Switzerland. Make it easier to invade in the future, so we can invade with China. Okay, Leah. We won't bother destroying the space of Daframal, we'll destroy it with the armies when the time comes.
Ready
out.
for my mission. Going after
Continue
their
what we were
people.
doing before.
Reporting in.
Standing by for orders.
Where do you need me?
Ready to go. We're going in.
Ready.
Do not let these bases survive even a day.
I will try to sway the public.
Keep publicly campaigning as well.
What's the
Confirm.
Ready to go.
I thought that was the moon, to be honest. I didn't realize it was Ceres. I feel like our bases should be able to survive that. If they're going to start doing that, it'll be nice to get phasers as soon as possible, because that will increase our base's defense against alien attacks. Send all those armies home. Lithium heat sinks, definitely want those, because they'll be better, just better heat sinks. Okay, one of our Ceres bases down. It's like the bad one though, so
Public
whatever.
sentiment is increasingly
In fact, I don't even
diverse.
know if I will rebuild this one. Compared to the sites we're going to get on Jupiter, it's really not even that good. Okay, they're off. Okay. We'll rebuild it. It's not terrible. One crater. This is one of the reasons why I like to have all the nano factories and stuff around, is because basically it lets me do this. Like, oh no, we got blown up. Anyway. Okay, Skunk works, and let's just do energy, because we always need more energy. Yep, so this will be Kerwan again. So we've literally lost nothing, we just have to wait like 2 months to rebuild it. So good job,
Mission
aliens.
in progress.
Okay, more pointless wars. I guess we're about to kind of declare a pointless war.
Policy direction complete.
We could attack Panama or Haiti or Costa Rica. Which one do we want to grab? Let's just grab the biggest. Which is definitely Panama, yeah. And we don't need any allies to join. We'll just bring over like 3 of the armies. Yeah.
The LZ is secure.
Okay, the exotic hybrid system. We'll hopefully get the advanced plasma cannon at some point. Lithium heat sinks, yep. Now let's focus adamantine armor for a little bit. Oh, and let's switch out the plasma batteries tech that we were doing back to permanent peace.
We're in control here.
Okay, nice. We actually got the point. Really, really, really good. Get less spoils, because they've been doing spoils here. Oh, and I forgot I was building some ships. If we're going to build more ships, let's wait till adamantine armor before we queue any more. Let's transfer the fleets together. I mean, it's not very big fleets, but against small alien ships, these fleets will be a real threat. Which is nice. Okay, IO attack fleet is getting very close. The Ceres attack fleet should be there, technically. Any army not home? Please go home. Some of these armies seem to be stuck around the place. We'll just do send all home to reduce their upkeep. This army here, the conjugated Landschmacht, we really, really don't need that. But I would like to keep doing wars with America. Let's declare war on both Costa Rica and Haiti.
Heading to the
Oh,
capital.
Sydney needs to hide though.
Ready for my mission.
Sydney,
Orders.
you can hide for me.
Going off the grid.
Acknowledged.
How have we
Ready
done
for service.
with alien bases other than Switzerland, which I'll leave? Nope, there's Mozambique as well. Well, you know what? Let's do that next turn. It's no real rush. Let's declare
Into the
war
capital.
with America
Standing by.
and with
To the
America.
capital.
I'm here.
Let's disband one of the armies and let's try and grab the
Reporting
last
in.
point.
Targeting the opposition.
Where do you need me?
We'll spend a little bit extra influence on this.
Targeting their key people.
Let's abandon. So let's abandon this United Arab Emirates point. What other points do we have? I think that's enough for now. We're more or less not over. Okay, the Ceres attack fleet has arrived. So we're here in Io. There are no alien sites. And we're harmless, you know. So let's start building up our outposts. Now, in terms of which site's the best, as you can see, they're all kind of the same. I want all of them. I'm just going to look at whichever ones have like the highest vague stats and just build there. The Ceres is very uniform. Okay, so that's all the outposts we can do. We'll found a platform as well. Okay, so start with the platform. IO station. Try and upgrade it to orbital core. But let's build a supply depot here anyway. Oh, and the alien fleet has arrived pretty much the second that we're here. We will not win this, but let's try and do some damage anyway. We got fortunately we got the bases off before they arrived, and they might not blow them all up. We'll see though. I won't upgrade them at all until the alien fleet goes. Okay, so our fleet is 5 battleships, which we'll try and keep like this. And this is the alien fleet. I mean, it's kind of large. But you never really know with the AI. I mean, obviously we're not going to win, but we can do some serious, serious damage. Alright, come at us. Do your worst. Hey, crazy maneuvers, this is what we like to see. Oh, that is so much incoming fire though. Oh yeah, we do not have the point defense for this. And we're already dead. This is why this fleet, as I said before, it operates best on a sense of kind of mass ships. We'll watch the rest of the ships die. Ouch. No survivors in that. Wow. Okay. Oh, the Ceres attack fleet, it did its job. We've tracked some debris around Io. Yeah, I wonder what that debris could have been. Okay. Alien fleet launches for Io station. All coming to the Io station. It might take a second fleet to actually properly take Io. Yeah, they're not going to let me have these. That's okay.
Evading pursuit.
We'll try again with the next wave. Once we have adamantine armor, we'll try and build a few more ships. Adamantine armor does... Oh, you're kidding me. Again. I didn't think he was discovered by anyone, was he?
Laying the groundwork.
Well, that's alright, because we
Ready for yours.
we have Sophia ready, lined up. So let's just go here, Sophia, resign. Hello Sophia, welcome. Activist, martyr, so if she dies we'll gain bonuses, which based on how our persuasion counsellors usually go, seems very likely. I should see, survivor, well we'll see about that. Extremist, that will help. A pariah in Russia, that's okay. -2 espionage being detected by other counsellors. That's not the kind of thing we like to see. But hey, Sophia should be good. We've had her also basically all game as well. So Sophia Salnitikova, is very sad that Wan Chang died like that, but we didn't have him long enough for me to really even be attached to him.
I will report when mission is complete.
Sophia is just as good. Although actually she's not, because she doesn't have a lot of administration, like base administration. She's easily worse. So let's grab Academy Envoys for the administration. And +3 persuasion will take you to the cap, yep. We're definitely going to need some administration orgs, so let's grab that one. Do we have any more on offer currently? No, we don't. It'd be nice if you had some form of protect target as well, considering that's what your predecessor spent most of their time doing. We have this protect target here for 2, but there's this one here for 1, so actually let's switch it out to Asgard. Base mining. Yep, it's going to hurt our energy research, weirdly enough. That one, more energy research. Agaris projects, sure. Zania researches. The Free Federation of Industrial Workers, I mean, it's definitely something to replace because the persuasion is wasted, but we'll grab it anyway. There's no point in not having it. And yeah, that's our new councillor. We've kind of downgraded, considering the base administration of Wang Cheng was insane, but It's frustrating that we keep losing these councillors. That's kind of what it's like at this stage of the game, unfortunately. Okay, Alpha 119, how are you looking? You're looking pretty weak. There are ships on Earth. You're looking kind of weak, but honestly, Alpha 119, you can handle all these ships on Earth and stuff. So let's get over here. Okay, Sophia's ready to get started. That's good. Hopefully you survive more than 5 minutes, Sophia. I believe in you. You have 2 security and 5 espionage. Oh no. Of course, that 5 espionage is actually 3 espionage because you're eminent. Okay, I mean, it looks... You could argue it looks bad because the numbers, but let's test out these plasma weapons then. This will be a kind of a test of the plasma weapons. Obviously, these are not these super heavy plasma weapons that I'm going to want, so these will be quite a bit weaker than the ones I'll eventually want. Now, one of the things with plasma weapons, we don't really want to be moving that much. I like to be having a little bit of movement, but we don't really need to be moving that fast because we want range on the enemy. So, let's give it a go. Plasma guns away. Yeah, the damage doesn't seem to be that severe. Oh no, there we go. See, we're already down to orange just from the plasma. That's pretty good. Okay, it's turning around because its front armor is dead. Trying to retreat. And this is why I like plasma, because unlike lasers, sure, lasers will do more damage once you're close, but plasma, you don't even let them get close. Is it shooting back at me? With some kind of hull weapon or something? Oh no, those purple are our lasers, of course. The ship is desperately trying to run away. It's much easier to disable a ship than to destroy it, is always the thing in this game. Let's stop these main laser guns firing. Okay, your laser gun is down, and your one as well. That seems to be down as well. So basically none of these ships have weapons anymore. This is the only ship trying to run away, so let's kill this one. Well, I don't really want anyone, because in this low Earth orbit, even if they escape, they can still do surveillance stuff. We don't really want that. Then our little backup lasers finish them off. Getting wiped out by what I essentially have for point defense, which is kind of embarrassing. Yeah, plasma is still good. I'm glad. It's all about mass, though, with plasma. Just like with lasers. You just need a lot of it, you'll be fine. Kind of going to be a while, though, till this ship dies. It's going to take ages to actually finish it off. It's one of the things I've noticed that the game doesn't seem to value plasma that highly. Like, this fleet here only has a combat rating of like 200, but this fleet that we just fought with a combat rating of over 600, we just annihilated in about 2 seconds, and it wasn't even vaguely close. I could probably have gone AFK this battle and we would have definitely won. Okay, battleship finally down. I guess we struggle to finish things off, but you don't need to finish things off. It's more about disabling the weapons of the enemy. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, that makes me excited then for my future plasma ships. Okay, let's go to this fleet here with a combat rating of 946. And one of the things I love about Plasma as well, because it has this terrible combat rating, it makes it so much stronger. Because if this fleet wanted to run away, it has way more speed than us, it has way more KPS, we wouldn't have a chance, right? As we're about to see, because they actually do want to run away. What you can sometimes do is they can run away, then you run after them again. Sometimes you can get lucky and they won't run away again. Yep. Kind of a weird thing. I don't know why this happens, but yeah, just immediately rerun after them. Keep ourselves slow. And next battle. And we do have a repair bay on this thing, so even if we take damage, it's just the end of the world. Okay, we're kind of diverting our fire, but that's fine because we've destroyed the main gun of both of these ships already. Let's destroy the main gun of this ship as well. Okay, nice. Now none of them have main guns, and now we just pick them all off. Okay, ship down. And these aren't even like the super heavy plasma guns that we're getting advanced plasma that we'll get later. These are kind of the basic variants. They're still doing a great job. Okay, ship down, and then the final one. And from here, honestly, let's go mop up some protectorate fleets. Because there was that large protectorate fleet over Earth. Let's get rid of that. Because they were kind of being a nuisance of it. They destroyed one of my low Earth stations. And if we want low Earth stations, which we do definitely want, I will probably make another effort for low Earth stations now as well. Hopefully, maybe this time we can keep them alive. Yep. Here we are. It's like all these Papa fleets here. These kind of large fleets all docked at Montezuma Station. Let's go and destroy Montezuma Station. Yep, let's go. Protectorate 532. It's very rare whenever this happens. Yeah, so they make launch exofighters as well. Let's see how the exofighters do. It's very rare that you actually fight like human fleets in this game. So I'm kind of really excited for this. It might be the only one we do. Oh my god, they've actually brought in so many exo fighters. Okay, this is going to be an interesting battle. We're horribly outnumbered, but we should not be outgunned. Wow, they're really coming in a massive wall. Okay. Most of these exo fighters. Now, what I remember from the exo fighters, at least when I was using them, was that they're incredibly vulnerable. I don't like that they're doing this formation, though. I'd much rather they kind of charged at me. It's also a bad thing about this is it's going to waste all its time rebuilding all these exo fighters in like India and stuff. I can even see where these are from. We have a Cambodian exo fighter here. We have a... I'm not sure what country that is. It's kind of a fun game. Laos, that one. We have... What are you? Oh, I moused over and it said Afghan. I don't see its flag. Oh, because Afghan flag is white. It's really hard to see. But yeah, Afghan. We have... God, this is like a geography test going through all these. What is that? Oh, I don't know, to be honest. If you got it, really, really good job. It's a hard one. That is Nordic Federation, that one, which I didn't even know they owned, to be honest. Egypt. And that is Bulgaria. Okay. Yeah. We'll look at a few more. I love these new Exofighter models, though. And I think they look... I mean, we saw the Academy ones earlier. I think the Academy ones really hurt from being green. We have Israeli one here, but these like blue ones, well, this Thai one here, it looks so good. Anyway, we'll get back to the battle. Yep. Okay, they're firing what seem to be little missiles at us. Now, I don't like the fact that this is a little bit overwhelming incoming fire. We seem to be alright. What are we actually firing? Oh, okay, we're destroying stuff. Ships are blowing up. Oh, that is so much incoming fire. I might have got a bit too ambitious here. Okay, front face. Ouch. Okay, yeah, we got a little bit ambitious. I mean, this fleet isn't strong, but it's just pure numbers. Just like how you defeat aliens with missiles, we don't have the anti-missile for this. Wow, this is a cool fleet. The AI are much better at this kind of thing than they used to be. Jeez, we got annihilated there. That was not a good use of my fleet. I just got very, very cocky. That was a big misplay. I'm just not used to the AI actually having fleets that can vaguely threaten you. What weapons were they mainly using there? Let's have a look at their ships then. I'm curious on their designs, because that was so much incoming fire. I think if we had ECM, that battle would have been a lot better off. Oh, wrong station. Like if we look at some of these destroyers, just railguns, honestly. Those little green shots are all from these railguns. Interesting. Maybe railguns should be something I should test out more. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, all rail cannons. Okay. Because they were quite effective, I thought. Yeah, heavy rail cannon. Interesting. It's just like a very different ship design than the ones I'm using. Obviously, the thing with this game is that there's no right way to play it, right? If you as a player built this fleet, It would be a good fleet. I mean, obviously it has a lot of little things I'm sure you could do better. Like 12 front armor, I believe. That is terrible. You definitely want more than that. But overall, like, yeah, these ships are pretty good. Well, I'm happy, even though we lost all that fleet. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're trying to get a next generation of ships anyway. We did clear out Earth, which was the main goal. So yeah, that was fun. That was a good battle with the visits with the protectorate. And plasma might be good, but it doesn't make you immortal. Let's get this adamantine armor, and then let's try and build some ships with it.
Mission complete.
Okay, America, you're declaring war on... Let's just do Haiti, why not? No one needs to join the war, because we don't want to be at war if we can help it. Being at war has negative effects. And the last remaining 3 armies, will bring them all to Haiti.
Policy direction complete.
Okay, and then we'll also declare war on Costa Rica. Oh yeah, and we need to maybe deal with this, although it needs to update for Saphir. Okay, adamantine armor. This will then unlock hybrid armor, which will use exotics. Which I believe is the ultimate armor, although it does use exotics, so... Okay. Let's get back to plasma. Let's have a look at some ship designs. So, have a look at our already existing classes, like the H class. Let's say we wanted to upgrade it with the new adamantine armor. Yeah, so way less mass per armor point, as you can see. This one is 45, this one goes down to 22. So if we swap it out, yeah, the volatile cost shoots down. So much better armor. Okay. That's a really, really big upgrade then, especially for our still limited volatiles. Let's get these sort of plasma batteries, because these are things we really don't need until like the very late game, where we might on a Titan have plasma batteries as well as a big plasma cannon. Let's get these lithium heat sinks. We have slightly better heat sinks as well. Okay, we've conquered Panama. So let's move all this army up to Costa Rica. And right now we're basically kind of waiting for a faction that we don't like to take over these countries, and then we'll invade it at that point. Mainly the servants. Okay, lithium heatsink. Beautiful. Let's try and get a better radiator as well. Because radiators are really important, because you've seen with some of our things, we have so much mass on the radiators. I don't know if this one, 100 tons per gigawatt waste heat. How good are our current radiators? 125 tons, so it's... Yeah, and the result is 1.3 volatiles per gigawatt waste heat. And with the new one, the construction per cost is 1 volatiles per gigawatt waste heat. However, it's 4 noble metals per gigawatt waste heat. This will really start eating into our noble metals, but we have noble metals for a reason. Let's go to the ship designer then. This is the H Block 2. It's also, because it's a lot less mass now, because it's way less mass per armor point. But this ship is a lot faster in outer space. So let's save the H Block 2. Let's also upgrade our only H block that we just built to the H block 2. Let's go back to classes. The generic H block, let's obsolete. Let's also obsolete these guys because if we want cruisers and stuff, we'll build new ones. And let's now finally try. I feel like it's the 50th time we've done it this playthrough. But let's try and build a big Lancer. I really, really want to upgrade to Lancer. I also really want the 2 extra utility slots. It will make us so much better. Yeah, I still prefer the Polywell at this stage of the game. If it's alright, but not quite good enough, we'll wait until we have the better radiator. Even if we're low armor, how are we looking? Okay, this is starting to look a lot more like it. I mean, this is the kind of similar stats we have on our current ship, except it's this massive Lancer here, where we can afford an ECM and a targeting computer. Yeah, the molten salt heatsink is very heavy for only like a little bit more capacity, so I'm more than happy to use the lithium over it. And if you look at the molten salt heatsink and then the heavy lithium is a lot better. We'll do that, and of course we need a repair bay. Yeah, this is the ship. The Seer instead of the Ceres. I guess we're back to the Seer class. It's also not even that expensive as well, which was a huge cost of the other ones. A bit more armor would make us a lot better, I think. I'd love to have something like this. Let's stick with 5. I know it's not great, but we'll just try and never get hit in the middle. This is quite good. Yeah, let's go with this. So we're at 5 milliGs. We have an extra point defense and ECM. So now that our point defense is way, way better than it was. We have the super heavy plasma cannon, which does quite a bit more damage than the other plasma cannon we were using. If we look at the difference, yeah, from 27.6 damage, 21 to 27, it's a big upgrade. It does shoot slightly slower though. The DPS isn't that much better, but it's definitely better in my eyes. Okay. But a big advantage of this is the extra utility slot, so we can now actually get ECMs and targeting computers on these things, which we just didn't have before. And I'm still not 100% on this targeting computer, but as the ECM, like, force it into cooldown, I think that will be really, really interesting. And it's probably really hurting us, so let's try this. Save the Seer Lancer. And let's try and build a fleet of them. Which is struggling because we still don't have many volatiles. But yeah, I think actually we'll end the episode there. We had some fun battles. We did lose our fleet again. It was only a little fleet, and now we actually have a Lancer. We can finally use a Lancer, which is really, really nice. Yeah, it was the armor that was the big stopping point. And yeah, this thing is really good. And the nice thing about these plasma cannons as well, I can never accidentally not put it into Guardian mode like I do with laser guns all the time. Which is genuinely a factor I care about, because it's a really annoying mistake to make, and I do it all the time. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. And next episode, hopefully these will be built. Unfortunately, the IO attack fleet didn't make it, but it will definitely make it in the next one. So yeah, I'll see you then.